Taki and I are in Bainbridge, New York, upstate New York, kind of near Cooperstown. At least I saw the Cooperstown exit. And I'm not going to say this right, but Ononita, which is a cool little town. I love these little mountains. I realized when I was driving this morning, we're about half an hour south of Ononita. And I realized that this area reminds me of Presque Isle, with the gently rolling hills and big blue skies with fluffy clouds and agriculture around. I think we're on the 23 west. I think it's the road. It's just right up there, the highway. Heading to Tennessee. Going to see my sister in Tennessee. So Taki was antsy. We did a long drive. We went from Bangor yesterday to Ononita, New York yesterday. And Taki, when we got in the car, we've only been driving for half an hour. When we got in the truck and started riding, she was pretty freaking disappointed that we were riding and not running around. Of course, yesterday, it rained the whole way, from Bangor all the way down here. We even went to bed with it raining. There wasn't a moment of sunshine and clouds, or sunshine and blue sky. It was all overcast and rain, and steady, heavy at times, but definitely steady all day long. My little camper got soaked, not inside, but it started to come inside, and along some of the seams I could see it seeping. Dampness seeping into the wood. Taki, will you please stop pulling? Takers. Taki, stop pulling. She's very excited. So there wasn't anything to do. I got out to go to the bathroom, let her go to the bathroom, and she didn't even want to be out. We took a couple little walks yesterday, when it was not raining as hard, just enough to get her energy out. And but she's she's insistent today. I started driving. I did take her for a little 5-minute walk in the morning. Come on. And then after we ate breakfast, started driving. Ooh, she's pulling me into the corner. Taki, would you please stop? That's enough. That's enough. Come on, back this way. She started whining in the truck. She started to fall back asleep after she ate, and then she started whining. I love how the sun's going through those leaves. So I decided we're going to go the scenic route anyway, and I think today will be a lot of stops and a lot of letting her play because she needs it. Yesterday was not a fun day for her, but she was good. She didn't want to stay out in the rain yesterday, and she slept a lot in her seat, and she looked at the scenery a lot and seemed to understand why we weren't out playing. But today she's like, Mom, it's sunny and pretty, I'm gonna play, you better let me play. So we stopped, even though we had just started, and I'm behind a industrial park in this little town of Bainbridge. Very cute downtown. Maybe when I go back through, I'll show you that. And I'm looking for a place for me and my sister to live together. She has family in Florida and Ohio. And of course, I have family in Maine. And come on, this way. Easy, Talk, easy. And Reno, and so I can't really get us in between Reno, but I can get us in between. Come, Taki, this way. This is the way we went. Come on. I can get us in between Maine and Florida, basically, is what I'm looking at. In this area, I like quite a bit. It might be too cold for Kathy. I'm sure they get quite a bit of snow up here, upstate New York. Well south of Buffalo, but still upstate New York. So I'm thinking a couple more hours south might be something that's a good compromise, half of what she wants, which she likes the hot weather. I cannot stand it. But also, like I said, to place us both in between family that we want to visit would be the best idea. Of course, I'm not sure what she's wanting yet either. She likes Tennessee. I think Tennessee's too far south. Well, it's both too far south and too hot for me. I do like the area she's in. It's mountainous. It's pretty, near the Cumberland Gap area. So it's very, very pretty. You know, rolling hills there too, and cooler temperatures than the rest of the South. But also, lately, flash floods, and I can see how the floods, you know, they've got everything's built on the side of mountains, and then you have your rivers going through the valleys, and they're narrow little valleys, so if they flood, there's nowhere for the water to go. And that's why they had such devastation with Hurricane Helene, when it went through. So that's a concern for me. I don't want to, you know, I'd rather take a little more cold and not have that danger. You know, wider valleys, not just hollers and mountaintops. So there, that's our morning. This is their little industrial park. It's kind of cute. Somebody's got a nice SS Chevy Chevelle. I think that's what it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's it. See it now, this little sign. That's a nice one. Somebody's had that since they were a teen and kept it up. I don't know what that balloon is, but this is Bainbridge, New York.
Take the next right onto Whitney Way, then turn left.